Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So I have a new Procreate tutorial here and showing here how to use a new set of background papers that I released, that when you buy the papers you actually have Procreate files. But first let's work on this picture. So I got this picture from Unsplash and I'm using iColorama here. And because maybe some of you don't have iColorama, if you want to follow this exactly tutorial, I'm going to give this picture in the comments for you to download. And I love iColorama. It's easy, as you can see, to do just a watercolor effect on your photo. And I also toned the pictures as you saw before. So then off you go to start. So this is the grungy papers that I released, and I also have them on a Procreate file, and they have a texture on top, and you just choose a paper and you basically build your layout with layers on top of whatever the paper you're working on, and you disable all the other papers. So first I'm gonna create a clippy mask here and mask this picture. And first I thought I'm gonna use some more grungy, I think this is from the Simple Paint, but later you're gonna see that I'm gonna use my Magic Waters to do kind of a soft watercolor mask here. On the Magic Waters, I have also some watercolor stamps, so it was great to do, as you can see there. So now I'm basically stamping and using the water magic Procreate brushes and stamps with the clipping mask to create that soft outline there, because I love that background. And then I'm gonna come and review the background with the stamping, so doing a reverse masking here. And you're gonna see I'm gonna stamp and I'm gonna remove and put it back her. So I'm gonna put white, so I'm gonna put it back some of the background with the stamping, so then when I put it back it's soft. I'm trying not to review the edge there. Now I'm gonna stamp again to remove some of these dark edges. And now I'm gonna stamp the background to go together with that color that she has on her background, so we can have that blue also in the background. What I wanted to show you here is that you don't need to be overwhelmed to have to create everything with just the Procreate brushes. Of course, my Procreate brushes are a great start for to create texture. That is my intent, texture elements. But as you also know, I have digital supplies that go together for you to create a real artistic layout in Procreate. I have a person that asked me what I use. As I said before, the way that I connect with my digital products in Procreate, I use a little flash drive, and I'll put the link of the flash drive that I use, and I connect all my products there and a little folder. And as you can see there, then it's so much easier to grab than Dropbox, because with Dropbox you have to wait to load and all that. So my particular flash drive has 1 terabyte, so I can put a lot of stuff there. Easy to carry on if you are with your iPad on the go and want to carry all your supplies with you. What I do a rotation. I don't put all my supplies there, although I have space. I rotate, so I put some, I remove some, so I don't get overwhelmed with what I have there. So I'm now using here the Artsy Goods, pretty much the Artsy Goods 3 is a new set on the store. And again, put in some elements to help you give that artistic look, because the brushes, they can be a little monotone, and when you use real digital designs, then you have the real color of, for example, the gesso, right? So I'm using here, I think, the Mix Media 2, some of the brushes that I have there, some texture script brushes. Here's the texture brushes from Procreate. And I'm putting, again, layer. This layouts, just as in paper, is all about the layers. You keep layering, putting texture, blending, painting on top, putting more texture, putting digital elements, and to create the look that you want. You can finish with a word art or not. I always like to put a message on my pages, but that is totally not needed. Many people do artsy pages and composites and they don't put any text. That is something I like to use. So here I'm stamping. So as you can see, like the stamp is on the mixed media brushes, they do give you possibility to, you know, have elements on your page and don't need to use external digital things, but I like it to use this kind of elements. So I just duplicate it, put on the corner. You know, you can also, if you have Photoshop, you can always finish your layout, like maybe putting more exposure or everything, whatever you want to do in Photoshop, because you can export this as PSD or you can use Affinity to finish this, Affinity Photo. So there are many possibilities. It doesn't mean that you need to end here. Maybe you are on vacation. You start something, you want to finish at home, and you can finish on your Photoshop or Affinity, and the Procreate can give you a leg started on your project. Here, grabbing probably now the word art. Oh, I tried to put these brushes, but I don't know, I love this tree so much, but they're not giving me the look that I want, so I reduced them a lot. I reduced the opacity a lot of them, so. And then it was not really helping what I wanted, so I removed them. But they give me an idea that I want to do something with them later. So, so now probably is the time that I'm gonna search for some lights. I wanted a little bit of lights on her background, so I have a set of lights in my store just to give that extra, you know, shiny behind her. When you see changing the colors there is because I'm using blend modes in Procreate. So, and now finally the word art. So you can see that. Yeah, and then pretty much it's done, and you can finish here, print, do whatever you want, or you can finish on another program that you have. I hope you enjoy. I see you next time.